You all right there, big guy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, babies. Where's the camera? There's the camera. How you doing? Say hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
I recently learned that because of how things record, mirrored, who knew? You're actually over there.
Am I?
Yeah, so the whole, like the last video, I was looking over there from where I see you. It's like
Hmm.
you're here. But whenever it came up on the recording, turns out you're actually there. So
So, does my shirt say Asan or NASA?
it says NASA. It's just like we are like I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm
Because
not
I
a
see Asan.
you're the sun.
I see the sun.
All right. So you got wrapped up in
Hmm.
Doom
I did.
mood. Doom
Mood.
mood.
Well, so here's the rationale.
Okay. Give me the rational.
If I ever want to be a qualified sheriff's deputy
Okay.
in the small town of Madrid, New Mexico, I have to learn to play Doom.
Is that what?
That's a deep cut Wild Hogs reference
Oh, okay. Well,
that
all
was
three
for
people are very pleased.
exactly for me and nobody else.
Sometimes you just got to do that.
Mm.
But
But
how are you liking it so far? Because if I remember correctly, you're not much of an FPS guy.
I haven't been for a while. Um, Especially, I think it's the more unrealistic, the more I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like the less competitive
Sure. I
because
think that
like
yeah,
I don't really play like your Calls of Duty or Call of Duties
I Call of Duties.
or Battlefield.
There you go.
That's what it's called. I don't really play those too much.
Mm-hmm.
And
I could see why.
but like I played a ton of Halo back in the day, and this kind of
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of that more, but much more intense
Mm-hmm.
and unsettling.
Yeah, I I liked it. I like the environment. I think the weird thing about Doom 2016 is that like I liked it for a certain point, and then I got like real bored with it
I mean, I could definitely see how it could get repetitive.
because it's not much of a story.
Yeah,
It's a little bit. I'm gonna adjust the lighting here. I'm getting a little dark.
in Shadow.
I don't know. I liked the gameplay enough. I just wish there was like a more palpable story. Like there's things that you can glean from the environment and stuff like that, and that's
Mhm.
cool. But like I'd like a direct narrative.
The
With
real story is like you have to read all the files that you pick up
mhm,
and everything, and it's like, man, I ain't trying to read, I'm trying to
honestly,
shoot stuff.
honestly. Um, but that's good. That's how far are you, and how's that experience?
3 or 4 missions in. I might be about
Okay.
to start the fourth mission.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I know I didn't finish it. I know I beat the Cyber Demon,
That means
and then
nothing to me.
okay, the Cyber Demon was like the big bad for a couple of
Okay.
games. Well, I mean, it's like the Arachno Spider or whatever the fuck it's called, but
There's
the Cyber Demon's
there's a
like,
what now coming?
yeah, it's the last thing. And it's like fun,
Probably
and
gonna
then there's like
stop
a
before that.
yeah, there's like a big. Oh, it's so cartoonish. It's like not even remotely scary.
Mm.
But there's like a big difficulty spike, and I was like, I'm just here to have fun, man. Like I did not pick up this game with the intent of being challenged in any
Wow.
way. So
Pretty sure that's what's on the box art. This will challenge you.
see, and that's like, well, I have a thing that's like when the game is like just so nuts, like that should be the challenge. Like it should just be like walls of enemies that are all relatively the same difficulty to kill, but with varying attacks. So you have to like gauge for that. But
Yeah.
like if you're gonna put a bullet sponge like a mancubus, there's a level you're gonna get to in like a couple of days where you have to fight like 8 mancubus at the same time. And those like the big
Mm.
tubby guys with the the gun arms. I don't know if you've gotten
Okay.
them yet.
No.
They're
Also
both
don't know the
20s.
names of any of these things. I come up with
Ah,
my own names.
oh well, sure.
Like I
Um,
just got to the point where there's big fellas. That's what I call them.
what do the big fellas look like?
The big fellas are the ones that just try to like juggernaut you. They like charge and like jump in the air, then ground pound.
Might
They're
be a Hell
bald.
Knight. Hell Knight. That's a Hell Knight.
It's a big
Well,
fella.
the thing is that, like, the lore of the games. I'm a big lore guy. I don't know when that happened. Actually, I do know exactly when that happened. Dark Souls 3.
October 2008.
I knew all about the Dark Souls lore. Dark Souls lore. I knew about the Dark Souls lore from a YouTuber named Vadi Vidya.
Your boy.
Oh, I love Vadi. I knew all about the lore before I even played the game. Like, his lore videos made me buy the game. They physically came to my house and they held a gun to my head and they made me buy the game.
Wow.
But so I'm a big lore guy. I like the story behind the story. And
What you sipping on?
it's a little bit of a, you can't see.
Well, Colt
It's
45.
yeah, it's an orange liqueur. You know, I love a liqueur. You're not a seltzer guy. It's weird.
Just the alcoholic kind.
Hey,
Gang.
what are we talking about?
Lore.
Lore. I love
Fishing
lore.
lures.
Love it. Speaking of which, does that mean that you jump ship on Animal Crossing?
No, I'm still on it. But like, I'm a big believer that Animal Crossing is a game meant to be played for like 10 minutes a day. Because like after that, there's really not a whole lot you can do unless you're trying to, in this one, like customize your island. But I'm not to that point yet. So I can only dig up so many fossils and sell them.
I feel that. I think it seems like fun, but I read the most insane article. I think it was like a Forbes opinion piece.
Oh, those are the worst.
Oh, right? Like,
I used to be a big Forbes guy, but those pieces was like,
it's like, what's the worst take we can publish and then do that? Because it shows up like in my like phone's like news page, and the article was the most sensational. Like, it's time for us to admit, anytime that an opinion piece has the word folks in it, it's like,
you said it.
Folks?
Yeah. You've
Folks.
jumped ship. Oh.
I don't know, whatever. I couldn't remember what was the wrong way to say it. Then she made his eyes. Anyway, it's like, folks, it's time for us to talk. We need to admit to ourselves that Animal Crossing is a boring, stupid game for babies. And I was like, what?
Yeah, you know, the babies that focus on paying their mortgage, playing the stock market,
yeah,
taking care of their neighbors.
It's weird. Well, all right, that's weird. I was gonna say it's weird that that's in a Forbes article, because that seems like exactly the kind of game that a Forbes reader would like.
Yeah. Maybe it's too simplistic for them.
Maybe it's
maybe because your little villager isn't on the floor of some arena-sized building shouting "Sell, sell, sell." That's probably in the spinoff.